So here's 2017 Wildcat Trail Limited with a Super ATV long travel kit. It's got all the limited stuff, full aluminum doors, power steering, the green wheels, the green springs, all that stuff. It's got a long travel kit on it, so it's 10 inches wider, same as a Sport now, and about 5 inches higher. It's got arched lowers. Everything is super heavy duty. Grease fittings for the bushings now. Rhino 2.0 axles all the way around it. They're $300 and something each. Super ATV heavy duty tie rods. Extended plastic covered steel braided brake lines all the way around it. It's got a 4,000 pound winch on it. The lower ball joints have been switched to hind joints. They're, as long as you keep them lubed, spray some WD-40 on them every now and then, they're pretty much indestructible. They'll just go forever. The shocks are adjustable for your spring tension. You can also lift and lower the ride height with that. It's got a storage bag in the middle, gauge cluster, everything's in the middle of the dash. You've got your headlights. It's got high beam, low beam. It's got 4-wheel drive and diff lock for the front diff as well. The 12-volt outlet. The display has everything on it. You got fuel, you got your time, you got your miles per hour. You can switch it to show your RPM. The odometer on the machine right now is 2,416 kilometers. And then you got 2 separate trip ones. And there's 123 hours on the machine right now. You can also change your fuel. You can get your temperature of the engine, your battery voltage, intake air temperature, your tach, and back to fuel. Shows what gear you're in. It's got park, reverse, neutral, high and low. Tilt steering. In the back, same thing. Super ATV kit. Everything's really heavy duty on it. It's got fully adjustable caster and camber on it. You can adjust all that here on both sides. Everything is greasable as well. Adjustable shocks, 2-inch hitch receiver on the back. It's got a reusable air filter in it. It's one that you just clean and oil. I oil it well, in the summer when it's dusty, usually every second or third ride, I'll clean it and oil it. Got the Arctic cover on the back. It's not watertight, but unless you submerge it underwater, I've never had water or dust or anything really come into it. It seals pretty good. I've got the Arctic fender flares. Those I bought separated for the back, for the front. Stock clutching and everything in it, but even with these 30-inch sledgehammers, I've never had any problems with it. It still has lots of power. Tires are about a month old. I just put them on. Yeah, it starts right up, runs good. I've never had any problems with it. The only work I've ever done has basically just been maintenance. Just keeping things greased and clean. It gets a quick wash after every ride. In the fall, I wash it really good all underneath. I take the skid plate off, everything, every fall, and clean all underneath of it. The fluids have been changed since brand new twice a year, usually spring and fall, because I do use it in the winter as well, not as much, but. And the front diff gets changed 3 times a year, just to be extra safe, because you just never know with these. And yeah, that's the whole thing. It's got a roof on it. I also have all the original suspension components that you can have with the machine if you ever did want to switch it back to 50 inches wide. The option's there. The front sway bar is removed to give a little bit more, well, just more travel really in the front. You can put it back on. I have it. It's just 2 bolts. And yeah, that's about it.